Apparently my great-great-grandfather used to rock a stash like that.
You like
the Urosh.
Was he also Hitler?
I don't think that.
No.
Do you want to get like Mike?
We'll hide this for now. I mean,
Milosevic wouldn't be your great-great. He wasn't that long ago.
what is this? What's that? And what are you?
I don't know, for me, like, I've already had, like, my hair's already grown out, so I don't, and obviously I don't grow anything on my face.
I mean, I can shave your head for you.
Please do not. I have no problem with my hair the length that it is. Although, I am very tempted to go back to my, like, pixie cut again. It's just so much easier.
What the hell was
You're
this?
the
Shave my head at the beginning of all this just to see how it would grow.
And?
Not growing very fast at all.
I mean, I shaved mine, what, halfway through maybe?
What, you shaved it? Excuse me?
Yeah. Fine, you shaved my head.
Thank you. It was about
Let's be
a
real.
month ago. Maybe longer.
This needs to go at some point. Like, it's
Was
all.
it that long ago? I feel like it was more recent than that.
Mm-mm.
It's going.
It was after my birthday, wasn't it?
No, I thought it was before your birthday.
Wait. That seems. Wait.
Other way.
Chuck,
What's
when
up?
are we gonna play Call of Duty again so you can see me drive around in my waifu wagon?
Oh, Jesus. Well, I've got no plans for tomorrow, so.
Alright. I haven't had a good lasting record in it because every time I get in it, just this one stray RPG from nowhere will hit me and kill me.
Yeah, I think that the waifu wagon has survived for like a grand total of like a minute and a half so far.
So they are in the dining hall.
It's gonna be our
Ah.
staple of like the A-Team van, just a waifu wagon.
Alright, so you guys all kind of wake up sitting at this table with a woman, and I gotta find her picture.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
You seem stern.
She seems
No, still
Russian.
Glaring at us.
That's the nice picture. The don't use the Curse of Strahd picture because it's too evil. So I had to find another picture.
What this lady be watching?
She's sitting at the head of the table going, you know, I had to summon you guys. You should have followed Ernest when he called you. As you guys are starting to come to. The four of you...
That died.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you died, but you're like, back. I'm trying to see if any of these dark gifts are in
As I'm
effect
coming
right now.
to, I'm like, damn it, I didn't really die, did I?
It's something of someone with average intelligence would say.
Yeah.
Alex, your senses seem heightened right now, or your sight and hearing seem amped up.
Like, could I hear, like, a cricket fart? Like, is that banding?
It's not that good. You're not like Superman,
okay.
where you just go insane because you hear everything going on in Curse of Strahd at once.
Like, as good as a cat or a dog?
Yes.
Finally, I can appeal to my animal friends.
He doesn't know the other half of the gift. Actually, I guess I'll just post the dark gifts for you guys so you all know how to use them. Right. That is Alex's.
Oh no.
Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was hard coming up with one for Warforged. I'm just gonna say sorry now.
Just say he requires an iPhone charger
Oh,
now,
God.
the hardest to come by.
Oh God.
Oh no!
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. That's awesomely disgusting. Oh.
And then T-Bone. Those are the Tamer Dark gifts, guys. So yeah,
His
that's kind of
tongue is already forked like a serpent because he is one.
There's two
Alligators'
forks now.
tongues were not forked.
Now you have to talk with a lisp.
Stop being reptilist.
God.
Oh, I meant to copy that. But it,
Yeah, that's gonna fuck you up when you go to sleep, probably.
me?
Well, you see all your ancestors screw ups now instead of like their good stuff. So as you guys are coming to, she's like, I need you lot to do a job for me. I need you to kill the head of the guard so we can free this town of the cursed Baron.
Oh, stuff misses. I checked my bags real quick. Do I have all of my stuff? And leave the bones.
The bones are missing.
Again?
She said, I will give you guys your bones that you were so trying to get back. You have until the festival. So you have a day now. You guys lost the day from the little shenanigans.
So you give me the bones and we'll consider helping.
Well, I think she gonna give you the bones, all right.
Well, since I saved your lives, I think you guys all owe me one. I mean, you
I'm
had
pretty sure
to
you
see-
knocked me out when I was coming down the stairs.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Coming
Ernest
down the
told me you
stairs?
tricked.
You
She
mean you
didn't
left
give
us?
Well, yeah, they ran out. Well, I mean,
Oh.
how fast could you run out dragging a paladin in plate? So, like, was it hard
Yeah.
to... You guys must have seen around town how strict the Baron is, and just soul crushing to the town. There's a small group of us that want him out. If it'll help you convince you, let's go upstairs and I'll show you what his son did to my daughter. Which I gotta find her room now. I guess we don't have to do that. Yeah.
Trishkin, are you licking the carpet?
Yes.
Stop it.
As Fiona guides you guys upstairs to Stella's room, you see a young woman that keeps meowing and is like in the corner scared of you guys. Fiona says, this is what the Baron's son did to my daughter. And you guys see like an 18-year-old thinking that she's a cat. Is there any more proof you guys need that the Baron is evil?
Did you place a curse on your daughter?
Stella and Victor were to be married and she came back from their mansion like this.
Oh, you're telling me that he turned her into some sort of furry.
Well, she's very clearly not furry.
No, she just
Probably doesn't allow her to wear the fursuit.
How did...
So the deal's simple. You guys have 24 hours to get rid of the head of the guard. And I'll give you your bones back if you can remove him. And then I can take care of the Baron with the people in my group.
Now, I'm only a man of average intelligence. But who's to say those bones are any different from some other bones we acquire?
No, they are
They were magical when Eric
They are
tested them. He did the
Oh,
check.
very magical special bones that we definitely need. Otherwise, we'll get
there
overrun by
goes my idea.
more vampires.
You all take it.
So if you guys have any questions for Fiona or I guess Stella, you could try, but she's just gonna meow at you guys.
I'm
That's
not
fair.
a paid assassin. I don't kill people for money.
Can I
Well-
pet the cat girl?
God.
No!
Oh, okay.
Didn't you read your dark gift? She's hissing at you.
No, I don't feel like it's a paid. So, okay. Here's my question: is the head of the guard? Is he the one that's like enforcing all of these rules, or like is it his rules that he's enforcing, or is he just like the lapdog of the Baron?
He's the only thing protecting the Baron. Everyone's scared of him.
Is the guard captain the Baron's son? Or are they different people?
Different people. You guys heard? It's the guy with the demon arm and the guy that was ordering the dolls.
That's the guard
Oh.
captain.
Yeah,
Okay.
the creepy dolls. Yes.
Is it here?
What can you tell us about the guard?
He's just. It seems like his arm. Well, I mean, yeah, it's not normal, but he's the enforcer of the Baron. But I can give you a spot where he patrols just with a few guards at night. Where is the goddamn character?
Can I like? Can I like roll like an insight or something to see if like she's being legit about, you know, saying that he's evil?
Sure. Roll insight. There it is. No, that's insight. That's so bad. Here it is. Okay. Say that info. Uh-huh.
Huh.
Change gift. I'm sorry, chat was.
That's okay.
She seems to be telling the truth that he's evil.
That's good enough for me.
I mean, yeah.
I have a feeling this guy's just as much bad news as what we encountered up in the coffin shop. So I wouldn't be opposed to taking this guy out. I also feel like it would be a lot easier to get everything together, and with him out of the way, we can organize a proper force, I think. Maybe a better force, because I have a feeling he may or may not be in cahoots with the He Who Must Not Be Named. And to get him out of the way is another point in our favor. And I have a feeling we will need
There it is.
all the help we can get.
Will
What do you guys think?
Will the 6 of us be able to take him out? Or, like, how many guards are going to be with him at this checkpoint at night?
He just has a handful. Not that many.
How many is a handful?
3, 4.
I mean, it can't be any worse than what we just had to deal with, so. But, you know, we can be a little better prepared this time. Punch
So
for your
that
boxing.
is it. That is the deal. You guys have 24 hours to remove the Baron's captain of the guard, and I will handle the Baron.
Well,
What
is
happens
something...
if it takes us 25 hours to do it?
Then the deal's off, and the bones stay with me. I want
What's
the
to
Baron
stop
out
us from
during.
killing you and taking the bones?
No, we're not. No. I'm just gonna like lightly put my hand on his shoulder and be like, not today.
And then you feel like a godly hand on your other shoulder going, the DM moved the bones and they're not in the room.
Oh, okay. That's the moon talking to me.
Yes.
Yes.
The moon has to come down and hold the.
The bones are in a pocket dimension where quest items go, and yeah.
And they cannot be looted off of the dead NPC. Okay.
Correct.
We're not gonna go all murder hobo here.
I'll leave you guys to it as Fiona walks away, and Ernest.
Wait, before she goes,
You,
is she gonna let us know, or actually, are you gonna let us know where we need to patrol, like where he's going to be at what time?
Town
Yeah.
square. He does the patrol. Yeah, she tells you. That's when
Okay.
he has the least amount of guards.
The
Cool.
town square.
We'll
At what
patrol
time?
the town.
Late night, say 11 p.m.
Okay. And what time is it now, since we've been conked out for a while?
It's early morning, so you guys have like a full day.
We've had the full day. Okay. Well, I do very much appreciate you pulling us over here and out of the mess that we had gotten ourselves into. So,
Yes, it was so much more work than if you guys just met with me early in the morning.
You should have just let me die.
not today. Not today. And I don't think you want to die here.
Yeah, dark gifts are gonna stop next time you guys level. So level 5, the dark gifts aren't gonna auto-res you, or there's gonna be bigger consequences, just so we don't get into like suicidal group.
Right. Right. Nope. So you're saying to try to stay alive, basically.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
count
I feel
on
like that's-
the dark gifts keep auto-resing it. But she's with her servant, Ernest, the noble that was trying to get you yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we thought it was going to be a quick trip, but it seemed to have taken a little longer than initially anticipated.
I haven't even known dogs that want bones as bad as these people.
They're very important bones.
Why are the bones so important?
Well, Tag, you had you spoke directly with the priest.
So
There's
it
some
happened in
type
that
of
very private conversation.
protect the town from
Vampires and other evil undead. So with
Sure.
the bones missing, then everything can come in, stomp through the town, and kill everybody.
Oh, we can make
Bone
some
gardens.
good bone broth out of that.
I mean, if you want to make people stew, which again, I don't feel like you had an inclination to make that previously.
He
I'm
has to
just saying.
lie, so maybe he doesn't want people to.
That's true.
That'd be some good eating there.
But- Do I know that he's lying all of the time?
No, unless he
No.
tells
Okay.
you. Which I don't know how he would.
Which
tell you.
again, you can't. Yeah. Oh God.
no lies. Honest to the guys. I love them that people soup.
Are you telling a lie right now?
What?
Are you telling a lie right now?
I don't know what you mean. I might be telling. I might not.
Do you do
Very
like the snake, like tongue sticking out thing
You're
when
just
you're
gonna
lying?
like blow him up, trying to do like a paradox.
Absolutely.
But Stella's gonna lead you, or not Stella, Fiona. If you guys don't need her, Ernest is gonna keep an eye on you guys while you're in Stella's room.
That's fair. Well, is there anything? Well, okay. So Ernest is here. Is there anything that he can tell us about the guard and just kind of some background with him? Because we know that he's creepy, and that's about it.
He's been with the Baron is almost as long as Ernest can remember. And he's like the main muscle of the town guard. Why can't I figure this out?
So
Did he
he's the
always
one
have
that's-
demon in a hand?
I mean, he has a giant green arm. It's hard to say no to him when he asks you for that.
Well, like he's always had it, right? Like from birth.
As far as Ernest remembers, always seeing him with the arm.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I didn't mean to yell so loud.
That's
My
okay.
mic was muted.
All right.
I
Well,
think we got most of the house. You guys can see everywhere. That's this. Well, as long as
well, I guess the question now is how should we appropriately plan for this?
I'm gonna take my axe and just
Well.
swing it over his head. And that's my plan
No
for
more
someone with
punching
average
boxes?
intelligence.
I
mean-
don't know about you, but I really don't feel like killing this person here. Not one bit, no.
No, not one bit.
What?
He's being facetious. I'm just gonna assume that everything that comes out of his face is pure sarcasm at this point.
Okay.
she's
So-
escaping the gills.
I just don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, me neither.
So yeah, you guys are in RP mode with Ernest watching you and Stella like doing cat
Who's
things.
Ernest again?
Her bodyguard, Noble, her
Okay.
henchman, her main henchman.
Yeah, he's the guy that stopped us before we made the left turn and got the bones. So, all right, what do you guys think?
I'm just curious, like, if we do attack him, if he's gonna call for help, like, do we need to, like, somehow, like, sneak some, like, sleeping potion into the barracks so, like, most of the people are in a deep sleep tonight, or have, like, a bellyache or something, so, like, if things go sideways, they can't call for...
She's thinking.
For like 57 people? Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
guys do recall that like people are, you know, in shackles for not being happy. Square.
Yeah. Because he's just all around an unpleasant gentleman.
Yeah, he's
Ooh.
definitely not a good guy, but we need to make sure that we have a good plan for taking him out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Could we try and like canvass the other guards? Maybe they're not all in agreement with the current captain.
I don't really
Flip some of them on our side.
feel like going to the
That's
guard and
crazy.
saying, "Hey, we want to go kill the captain. You with us?" It's gonna be the best course of action.
Now I'm only a man of average intelligence, but I even know I wouldn't say that. But at least just ask, you know, hey guard man, how's the boss treating you? You know, shitty?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sorry
I mean,
to
dude, I
hear.
just like
You know,
railroad
if,
them and tell them like,
well, if we help
they
make that
haven't-
problem go away, kind of thing.
I don't think this undercover boss plan is gonna work, Alex.
Now
Ew.
again, I'm a man of average intelligence.
I mean, we did a lot with the OSHA supervisor in the other campaign.
That's true.
I think it's been genius. I think it is pure genius.
See, at least Tubo is in agreement with me. Thank you for getting my back. Hold my
No,
hand
no.
out for a fist bump.
I fist bump him.
Just don't say anything. I don't think-
Okay, so...
I think this is how we got to do it.
Just straight up go up there, slap him in the balls, and call it a day.
I
We
mean,
might need to do a little more than that, but
I don't know, that'll knock him down for a bit. We kick him
I
a
have
little
a really
and,
cool
you know.
text. I
I
don't know if
think-
And I thought you paladins fight with honor. Ugh.
We need to find out more about his demon arm, see if we can ask people around town about that, and I think that we should either flip some sort of sleeping potion into the barracks as dinner.
are there any alleyways that we can lure him into? Keep him out there.
Yeah, maybe show him a little leg. He might follow you.
Okay.
A little robo leg.
Robot leg? Okay.
Yeah, got some fishnets.
He's only into one people with one demon leg.
Well, I feel that because you remember when we first came in and those guards were like stone face. Like they sounded happy, but they had like I feel like there's something going on with the guard, and
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know
you're
if
right. We should get them stoned.
How do
Perfect
we-
idea. Yes.
How do we get
Oh, no.
out of player mode?
Okay.
Okay.
It's such a shame you can't see my face right now.
He is. Hearing it.
Yeah, so you guys have access to the town and Stella and all that kind of stuff.
Well, let me ask. Yo, Ernie, what are the guards' opinions on their captain?
Everyone's scared to death of him. And it's Ernest.
My bad, Ernst. So, I,
Alright, well, what are places?
I'll take back seat on this one. You guys make the play.
I thought there was questions, Stella.
Well, okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably figure out some of the better places to kind of look. Where are options to go do some reconnaissance?
You have church, the inn, the mansion of the burgomaster, shop, coffin shop is closed for some reason, toys, town square, and the Vistani camp outside of town are all landmarks you guys can head off to. Like,
Hold on, pop up map. Oh, hey, it just popped up. Look at that. What do you guys think?
So
What,
where
what
is
we
the
want to do
town
today?
square?
Where's the town square?
it's in the center, the big road home.
Can you mark it on the Volaki map then?
Right there? Does that work?
All right. Yep.
Yeah,
That's-
that works.
Okay.
What's around there?
Yeah, let's make our way
Shops
over there.
or-
We'll see what's around and see if we can set up, like,
Case the joint.
yeah.
Yeah, so Ernest gives you the details that he patrols there like around 11 with just a handful of guards, and that's all the shops and stuff will be closed. That's probably the best place.
Does he have a certain pattern of how he patrols? Does he go from like south to north, or north south, east west?
We'll say north to south.
How does he call for help if the scuffle pops or breaks out and they need help?
I mean, if they can get it off, I mean, no. If they can scream, the barracks is pretty far, but they'll still come.
You know how long it would take him to get there?
Where's the barracks?
Ernest, not sure.
Can we mark that on the map too?
Let's see if I can find it. We're gonna say he would put the barracks probably next to himself. So we'll say it's that blue building. It's the
Not
barracks.
far at all.
How many
the
patrols
red-
are there?
What's that?
How many patrols at night in the city?
It's just the one. He does like a final lap. Keep in mind that Volaki has like, was it 12-foot tall wall? It's one of the more well-protected areas of Barovia. So like that's his final circuit before he goes to bed for the night.
Okay, how about a question? How about, does anybody have the silence spell?
Do
I have
tell
a
him?
spear.
I
We'll silence someone.
I think that's gonna silence somebody pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I
I mean, I can silence people.
Can't tell if he's lying.
Well, yes, you can silence them because they'll be so in awe of your magnificent cooking. Oh, I get it.
Ain't that the truth?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Because I was thinking, you know, because silence is just super quiet. And then that way he can't call out for like additional guards. I mean, it would kind of cripple our warlock, though. That would be the only thing.
You
Unless
guys
she's
are
in
also
outside.
a neutral
Right,
party
unless
in
she's
town
outside.
right now.
I'm sorry?
You guys are also a neutral party in town right now, so keep that in mind.
Yes, if they know that we did this,
We could talk to them, like if they wanted to. Stop it.
are there any
Meow.
guards that stand guard outside the barracks at night?
We'll say there's 2. The red building is the Burgomaster's mansion. Which you guys did see purple light the one night from the top, like the attic window that was closed. You saw purple light coming from the bottom of the window.
So,
I mean, we can go check that out. Didn't we say we had a reason to go there? Oh, we had a bunch of sticks.
Yep.
From the stick dudes, and we were going to be like, hey, we'd like to help with your festivities tomorrow. We've got sticks.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I'm a little hard of hearing. What do we have?
Sticks. You know, like twigs.
When we
branches.
killed that druid, on
Are you
the
hard of hearing? I did not hear sticks.
Oh. Are you okay? Do you get, like, you look like you
Well,
got...
I get some in my ear. Sorry.
No,
Alright.
I don't have any Q-tips, though.
For some reason, you pull one of the bugs out and eat it, and you don't know why, but you feel better now.
I try to, like, you know, keep from dry heaving a little bit. That was...
It was hard to find dark gifts that work for robots, alright?
to the bugs that go in.
He has like a hive in him permanently, so yeah.
I don't know about you, but that's a good source of protein right there.
What kind of bugs do I have?
Like,
termites.
yeah, just gross bugs. Like the scene from
Termites.
Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones, like all of the like.
Ooh, okay,
roaches and
cool.
Just
There's some big ass bugs to be crawling out of your ears.
Find a warthog and a
Meerkat.
cat. Thank you.
So,
I'm not making you Simba.
Hey, they made those bugs look really appetizing in that movie.
It's true.
for the guards, we could, for the 2 guys that are scouting outside the barracks, we could give them pastries that have a sleeping spell in them, and then block the door so no one gets out while we...
Oh, let's see how you guys are doing on the drink pastries.
I gotta roll something.
We'll be wrong.
Con save, both of you. I think, didn't one of you make it?
No, we bought them from the...
No, the 2 of them ate it, and then
Yes.
I
Yes.
thought one of you made your con save.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had like a nat 20 on one.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Alex, you have to roll
I
con to
peed the
see
bed.
if you're still jonesing for cream pastries. Nope, you seem better. I mean, other than dying.
yeah. This dying gave me such a surreal experience.
It cured your hangover. Surefire way to get rid of dream pastry hangovers.
Nothing like peeing the bed when you just do it in real life in your death.
Just beat that hangover right out of you. I don't know, do we want to check out the Burgomaster's place?
Yeah, I think we definitely need to go forward.
Incoming flavor text.
This mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plastic has fallen away from age. Drapes cover every window, including a large arch opening above the double entrance.
So you
This
guys
looks
just see
fun.
like people preparing for the festival, tomorrow's festival.
Where's the fire festival being set up? Is that going to be in the town square?
Yeah. You see like commoners like bringing twigs and supplies to the Baron's area.
Ooh, who should we go get?
Okay, here's a thought. Do we want to say... I don't know if that's going to work, though. Like, to get into the barracks without anybody, like, looking at us funny, being like, oh, hey, do you need some, like, extra help to, you know, extra security for your event tomorrow?
I can just.
One of the guards comes up to you guys and goes, "How can I help you, folks?"
We were wondering if you guys had any more need of any more firewood for the festivities for tomorrow.
Sure. The more they'll make it the festival better.
So, what happens in this festival? Like, is it just, like, a bunch of bonfires, or...
It's gonna be a giant, bonfire in the center of town square. The Baron keeps us having these festivals because it protects us from the devil.
Where should we put those?
There's like commoners piling up twigs and sticks, so I assume you guys can just put it there if you want. Festival of the Blazing Sun.
So it's pretty much just Burning Man. I wish we had, like, some sort of DJ or something that could, liven it up.
I wouldn't say stuff like that in
Oh yeah,
Barovia.
don't we have the windmill to go to?
No, we're
Yes,
not.
there is also a windmill if you want to go there.
I don't know how the windmill's going to help us in this situation, though.
I think I did hear that they throw some massive raves over that windmill there.
Well, you know
I'll say
what?
You guys have the deed to that, right? Because the DJ handed it off or forgot it when he started working for Strahd.
Yeah.
Totally making him Strahd's DJ.
He left it as payment for one of Tibbs' meat pies.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got no deed for nothing.
Oh, did you give it to somebody then?
Yeah.
Oh, who'd you give it to?
Oh, that, some dude on the road thought he needed a house and, being a nice guy and all.
Interesting. Oh,
Where's the...
okay. Well, that was mighty kind of you.
It's nothing.
Zabarovia.
Okay, so, well, I guess we can't go there for the time being.
I mean, you guys can. I would say
But we can.
take a couple hours out of your way to go to the windmill.
Yeah, I don't think we have time to go sightseeing right now since we're a little on the clock. Thoughts, guys?
I agree with
I'm down for whatever.
Do you guys want to, like...
that. We need to get out. Doors on fire. Night.
Are we able to go into the mansion?
Yeah, if you want. It's just like open, there's guards in front, but they're not like super on edge or anything. It's almost like Village Hall also, this mansion.
Okay.
Wait, is Maladon summoned or do I need to remember?
You need to summon him.
Do I have to have anything to do it, or can I just do it?
You can just do it as a lock. Yeah. So you want to do that?
Yeah, because we can have her try and go scout some.
Ah,
See if
good
there's
idea.
Any open windows?
For the burgomaster, I can.
Yeah.
First, though, when he pops into existence, he screams like the same scream he made when he died.
Oh,
Oh.
It's in the book. I'm allowed to do it.
Well, I grab Maladon and hold her.
I mean, it didn't seem to affect her. It's just like how she popped into existence.
Yeah. Poor girl. Okay.
One of the guards asked if you want to speak to the burgomaster and the baroness or what.
Oh. Are they taking visitors right now?
Yeah, it's early morning. They're just commoners are doing their stuff, and yeah.
we can go and chat with them.
So you guys want to speak to the burgomaster? I don't know why they just didn't say mayor. And this is the bullshit I'm dealing with in the book. This is the picture of him and his wife. So yeah.
Oh,
There's some
Like a
angry
lovely
looking
couple.
doggos.
Oh, that
There.
burgomaster, one handsome dude there.
Dogs.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna tone down your dark gift right now because I don't want the dogs to maul you.
just have them be like aloof.
But you guys see them like in the main office, we'll say.
The dogs?
Well, the burgomaster and the dogs are with him. So, storage. Pictures are. That.
Hey, guys. So I heard that from the folk around town that you guys hold a lot of festivals here.
Yes. Happiness does keep the devil away.
Oh, is that why? Is that why you have all of them? Just to make sure that people are happy?
Yes, we haven't had any. The devil hasn't been seen in Falaki in over 100 years. My
Oh, wow, so-
family has made sure to keep this place safe.
Interesting. And it's by hosting these festivals all the time?
Yes.
Well, sir, I do must say you are doing a very good job. Everybody seems terribly happy around these parts.
Well, it's working, so yes. Do not start a fire in the blood.
Oh, thank you. Scared the shit out of me. Okay, so I assume we're in like
The parlor, maybe?
Yeah,
was in
little
there. Yeah, because there's already
den
twigs
area.
on the map. That is awesome.
Hey, look, all of that is the stuff that we brought. We're so incredibly generous and kind.
Oh my.
I think we need more sticks. I like to imagine that we had like a handful of sticks and we just kind of went like on
You
the
guys
giant
did kill a
pile.
lot of those little guys.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, the villagers are bringing twigs too, so you don't get all the credit.
That's fair. That's fair. So how many of these festivals do you have like do you have them like year long? Is it every is there always a festival going on?
We try to have a festival once a week.
Once a week. Oh my goodness.
A lot of
It-
festivals.
That is a lot of festivals. So what have you guys missed any? Does anything happen if you don't have one? Just out of curiosity?
We've never missed one. I don't know. Why?
Oh, I'm just kind of curious. I find it fascinating that this is what's keeping everything at bay.
It's worked for my father and it's worked for me.
I mean, you can't argue with that logic. I'm now looking to my other companions to see if they have any questions or anything.
Can I roll insight and see if I figure anything out?
What do you want to see? If he's
I
lying?
don't
Or...
know. Like if he's lying, or if there's like a better question to ask, or if something weird's going on with the house. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you guys can go around the house or whatever, but he seems to be truthful. I'll tell you guys that much.
So good, Burgermeister, sir. The other night when I was trying to go to sleep and not have an accident in the bed, I couldn't help but notice some kind of light, I guess, coming in this direction.
From where?
Like, it looked like it was coming out of the windows. I don't know. Is there like weird lightning storms around here or something? Because it looked like purple flashing lights.
From all our windows? I don't remember seeing that last night.
Must have been my terrible nightmares.
But
But
it was from the attic, so yeah.
oh, okay.
You guys can ask
Well,
about that, but like he's not. Yeah, he wasn't. First floor didn't have a light show. Do I have Isma?
Yeah, I got nothing. Someone else take the torch.
I mean, he was on the right track.
Do you have a favorite festival?
I like the Wolf Jubilee. It was fun.
Was that like going to kill a whole bunch of wolves?
Yeah, that was. We put a bunch of wolves on pikes and walked them across the town and did other things. But it was mainly a giant wolf hunt.
I hope no one got hurt with that.
There were a few, but I mean, it keeps the town safe, so it's not that big of a loss.
I
don't think the
Well,
Baroness really talks.
I'm gonna go wander about the place. I'm gonna grab Royu, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, let's go see if we can find what caused the purple stuff."
As long as there's dogs involved, sure.
Well, the dogs are staring at you, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna eyeball the dogs and be like, "You know what? They look they look a little upset at something. We'll give them their space. You know about that, right?"
I guess. I know sometimes an animal, needs their space. Can't smother them. So we go to the attic.
You guys want to sneak past the attic? The guards seem pretty busy, helping Twigs and stuff.
Yeah, let's have like the two super sneaky people go upstairs.
Oh, okay. I can open it.
Unless anybody else wants to come with us.
I'll. Is that? I don't know what else to ask the guy.
Yeah, because I don't want to like push too hard and make anybody suspicious of us.
Just don't punch any boxes.
I am a man of average intelligence, so I cannot guarantee anything.
I was below average intelligence last time we played.
So I'm trying to be of average intelligence now, and I'll try not to.
It's good, as long as you try to improve every time. So yeah, you guys see a skull on the door hanging, and it says "All is not well" in young caps. Well, you hear that. So yeah.
Oh, I wonder if
Oh, this isn't okay.
that did the lady. I wonder if this is his room.
Yeah, so the door's closed.
Are there and is this like to go upstairs, or is it just like the first door that we see when we walk up the stairs?
It's on the top of the map. It's like the first door.
Okay, so like we walk right up and it's like bam right in front of us, like we can't go like,
Yeah, there's like a
and then
sign.
there's the upstairs as well. Okay.
You guys skipped the second floor, I'm assuming, when you went to the attic.
Oh, okay. We went all the way up. I thought we just
Well,
went
you
up
guys said
one.
attic, so I thought.
Oh, that's true. Alex did say attic. Okay. Can I like listen in a little bit closer to see if I can hear like
Stuff.
anything? Yeah, on the other side of the door. I'm not gonna touch it because last time I touched a mimic's butt.
Wait, who had the better hearing?
Oh, shit! I'm gonna slap Roy you. Listen, you listen. You have good ears. Remember, your ears are good. Listen.
Okay.
You have better hearing than we do.
Roll Arcane, Royo, the Barbarian. Let's see how this goes.
Arcane.
Arcana?
Yeah, Arcana, sorry.
Yes.
You hear someone saying something. You think it might be a poem or a song or an instruction manual. You're not sure. You hear a younger male speaking. You
But
think
I
it's
hear
speaking?
something.
Yes. You have-
Okay. I have at least decent enough hearing to know what that is.
It's a dude on the other side
Yeah,
of the
it's
door.
a dude. That's all you got. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, there's someone in
Reading
there.
IKEA instructions.
Oh,
Does
great.
not compute.
Yeah, you could either be summoning Cthulhu or reading IKEA instructions. It's one or the other. I can't tell.
Sound very similar.
They're both in the same manual.
Okay. And I can't sit and detect anything because there's just so much evil going on, which is fun.
I mean, you could try.
You cannot roll worse than I did.
I
She
mean,
can.
You can roll a,
I can't.
roll a 1
yeah.
and get a negative and get a 0.
What is
All right.
it
So should I
called?
try Arcana as well?
Can't do much worse.
All right.
Or, Alana, you're a magic-y folk
Yeah.
person. You feel like you got a better chance at this.
Let me try your
Alright, now I just picture
my
all
God.
of you having your like ear up against the door.
Yeah, that's
There
pretty
you
much.
go.
And we can't tell at all.
So Alana thinks he's making soup. Kaylee, you think he's building furniture.
I think he's trying to read the owner manual of a 1997 Ford Focus.
Yes.
That is oddly specific. But I'm inclined to believe you.
So you're all sure that he's doing something in there, and it's a he. And that's...
Okay.
Let's go up to the attic and see if we can open a window. I'll see if I can have.
Well, that's
go
the
look
door
at
to the
window.
attic. Right?
Yeah, and it has the sign.
Oh, that's the door to the attic that says that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, since we're not sure, the last time we weren't sure, it didn't go well, so maybe one of us can go back down, grab the others.
I know what I'll do. I'm going. Oh shit! It's daytime, isn't it? Can't spider side boat. I can't spider.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
you could,
Daylight.
but I'm sure the guards
Do
would freak
you-
out if you were walking
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the wall.
Probably.
Damn it.
Wait, where's Maladon?
She's here.
Yeah,
With
she
us.
got resummoned.
Can she... Are there any windows to the attic?
Yeah, because you guys saw bright light, so we'll say the one is a win. I don't know how there's no entrance on this map, so we'll say one of those is windows and one is the door for his room.
So I'll head back downstairs. Like, roll
Let's
the
see if she
ground.
can
Yeah,
fly up and
Yeah.
take an eyeball to it.
Okay, so I walk back down the stairs, go back outside, grounds, next Melodon, see if she can fly up and look in the window. All nonchalantly.
Yeah, you're just taking a look at the beautiful landscaping that they have.
So, she peeks through like the shutters that the light came from, and you guys get that. There is a edgelord teen in there.
Edgelord? Uh-oh.
He's trying
Kylo
to cast,
Ren?
like, yes, he's like a youngish guy. It looks like trying to cast a spell, and it's not working.
Someone has taken old, mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty lamplit. Her tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn. In a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk around. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast.
So are these like skeleton kitties, or are they just like super malnourished kitties?
Well, they're skeletons, but one is a skeleton cat, just kind of lounging around, like with all the rest of its body missing.
Okay.
So
So
he has a skelly kitty.
So I come back upstairs with Maladon, and I relay all this to you, and I feel like whatever's going on here is definitely not good, and I think out the captain of the guard, like Lady what's her face said before we try and handle this situation. Can't have the guard coming in here while trying to handle whatever is going on in that room.
yeah, we definitely cannot bust this door down and be like, "What up?" Because then we're just gonna get stormed, and that does not sound fun.
Especially since the barracks is right there.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of no. Okay.
I mean, you guys notice that the sign isn't professionally made or anything, like on his bedroom door. The all
So-
is not well, kind of carved.
My
into
guess
the
is like
door.
this is the angsty teenage warlock's room. No offense.
Oh.
And you know
They
he's
all go through that phase.
no, not all warlocks. Hashtag not all warlocks. Okay.
I would
But
not have him cast spells on them. I think. I don't think they were.
I don't know,
gonna
like-
hit them.
Are there necromancers?
yeah,
I mean, you would know what a necromancer is with all your reading and research.
So is he a necromancer? Is he some sort of like
I mean, you
warlock,
assume he's
sorcerer,
young, but you
wizard?
assume he knows some kind of magic because his pet
Yeah.
cat's a skeleton. But you also saw with the dragon that his spellcasting isn't really working. Like it's just him trying stuff and a lot of swearing and yeah.
so he's reading the IKEA manual poorly.
Yes.
Okay,
Like most people read IKEA manuals.
that's fair. All right, well, let's go back down and let the rest of the group know.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta. What's
All right,
going on
so-
here, dude?
Where's everybody else right now?
You guys are in the main hall with all the twigs, just helping or whatever the other group.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna relay what we saw to them. What you guys think?
Where is he?
I think this here cat sounds like a real stand-up guy trying to bring his dead kitty cats back to life.
Where is? Magic.
What?
Maybe he just missed his kitty cat.
Uh-huh.
Why you always gotta think that there's necromancy and things like this around here?
Because I'm just gonna like gesture vaguely and be like, this. This is me continuing to gesture vaguely at everything around us. Eric, what are your thoughts? Or I'm sorry, Tig, what are your thoughts?
So somebody has a sign upstairs says, "What now? All's not well."
Yes, with a giant skull, and Maladon took a gander inside, and I don't know if he looks like a wannabe necromancer, but it's interesting up there. And there are three kids, three small kids, just standing there
Baby
in the back
goats.
corner. No, children. Not goats. Human
Human
kids.
kid.
Yes.
Human
Sorry.
children.
Sorry.
I thought they were talking.
Oh, I know it's a little hard to hear for you. Is it like a buzzing or like a?
Like a squirming, a loud squirming.
Ew.
Ugh. Ugh.
Just try not to focus on it. I'm sure it'll become white noise eventually.
Oh, it's like
Dunk his head in like a barrel of alcohol or something and
yeah, but I feel like that would fry some circuits or something, you know?
I mean, they run off like
You
sap
know
and
robots
stuff.
run on alcohol?
No, you're a war for it. There's no alcohol as an energy source. I don't want to deal with that.
Alcoholic robot.
The devil can Mr.
You're just
Fusion.
Bender.
You know, maybe we'll get you some mothballs or something. You can like gargle that,
I'll be right back.
kind of like Alka-Seltzer.
You guys can get rid of the dark gifts if your magic was high enough. You guys don't have the magic or means yet to get rid of dark gifts.
so we can eventually.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think that we need to see if we can kind of scope out the barrack and then towns to get an idea what we need to do.
I mean, we can also, there is an option to just go up there and knock on the door and be like, hey, how are things going? You know, and have like a nice normal conversation to check it out, as opposed to, you know, like we're not gonna like bust the door down.
Yeah,
like
don't
Kool-Aid
punch him
Man
like
style.
a box. That would be bad. Please.
No punching. I would not punch.
Simon's the one that punches children out.
Simon has not punched children, thank you.
I mean,
Nah,
it was
but
a
how it did.
halfling. You weren't sure as that fist was like midair going towards its face. It could have been a child.
What?
And then you did use him as a flail for a while.
When you knocked
Oh,
out
Wait,
that
I
halfling.
kicked. No.
We knew he was a halfling.
At what point, as the fist was flying forward, did you go, "Oh, he's not a child. He's a halfling"? Like, see, that's where.
You
There's
saw the
nuance
beard,
there.
obviously.
Exactly.
Could you bring your son to work day and you could have knocked out a child? Just saying.
Just because I used him as a marionette too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey guys, come here. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was
There's something.
Like,
no.
Yeah.
But it was
yeah.
Mentos that critically
Mentos kicked him
yes,
out.
and that's when Simon used him as a marionette and then flail.
And now he's playing a race that actually makes weapons out of body parts, so there's that.
Perfect. See,
What the
it's
fuck?
all coming together.
Together.
I mean, it's literally a racial bonus for lizardmen. You can make weapons out of body parts.
Sweet.
But
That's
the guards are starting to watch you guys as you just kind of loiter around the entrance.
I think we should.
I'm sorry, you cut out at the end.
Oh, sorry. I think we should move on. The guards are starting to stare at us.
Yeah, let's make our way. We can walk and talk. I mean, let's go over to the town square, see what's going on over there.
Town square. Okay, town square map.
So you're really okay, or I'm sorry, you're really not okay with handling the guy with the demon arm that's terrorizing this town?
How do we know that he has this demon arm? Like, Aside from here, see.
Where is he right now?
I mean, if we are gonna believe one thing, we might as well believe some gossip.
We'll say he's in the town square, kind of doing rounds with his guards. Ezek is, and he is a huge guy with a giant demon arm.
So we see him when we get to the town square.
Yeah, he's just doing captain on guard stuff.
Oh.
Call me weird, but I
I-
find premeditated murder to be, not really in my wheelhouse.
He has 24 guards with him right now, patrolling the town square.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna. No, we're stopping to say, just taking a nice orderly stroll. But okay, see right there, demon arm. You're suddenly okay with demon arms. This is fine.
Looking at that man, I don't think that no demon arm. I think that's just a birth defect.
Yeah,
Do
maybe it's cancer.
Well,
That's not how. Hold on, I need an appropriate picture for this.
Can we set a trap for him if Burst is actually killing him?
You sense that Fiona just needs him gone so they can take out the Baron tomorrow.
Okay, that's me right now. For both of you. Okay.
I think the best course of action would be is we just went over to him and asked him to leave nicely.
Right, and then get our shit pounded in? I don't think so.
Alana just stares at you.
I'm gonna continue with that face.
The dragon.
We're both
face
gonna have
palms.
that look on
The
our
dragon-
faces.
The dragon face palms. Just
Listen here, all I'm saying is I don't think violence is the answer.
I mean, you guys are a neutral. Like, the guards aren't upset with you guys. You're wanted level 0, so. You
Yeah,
can
and
probably
I'm not
talk to
saying that,
him
like,
or whatever.
Like, we're perfectly fine hanging out here. And we're not gonna go up there and suddenly be like, hey, what's up? And, like, kick his teeth in.
Well,
I don't-
as soon as we do, I feel like we do anything with the guards, they're probably not really going to like us, especially if we take out the mayor. So
Yeah, if
we're-
you guys are in the town square, you still see about 5 people in stockades.
Yeah, see, that's not cool.
And today there's 2 children with, like, donkey head masks on. Tied up too.
All I'm saying is that arm is not a demon arm, and those kids are not normal kids. Look at that birth defect; they got donkey heads.
I mean, they're just poorly made masks on the kids. It's like, you think might be some type of punishment or something.
Do you need to, like, sit down for, like, are you feeling unwell?
I'm feeling perfectly unwell.
Uh-huh. Did you have, like, one too many of those pastries? Did everything that
No.
happened yesterday knock a screw loose?
I didn't have enough pastries, and I am perfectly sane right now. Thank you. I'm just saying, violence is not the answer, and we don't have to kill people. We
I
can
don't
just
know.
talk to him.
What?
agree.
What? If,
Okay, then you know what? You guys can go and talk to him right now.
I didn't say I was going to talk to him. I just agree that violence is not always the answer. And yell
Okay,
and, like, let's go hit
So, then what's your answer then? What do you want to do then? I would love a better alternative than this, but I don't see one.
because you stopped looking.
we should put something in their dinner tonight that is going to give them a run. They'll all be stuck going to the toilet, and then the lady can do whatever. Nice.
Is there a White Castle in this town?
In Barovia, no. There's no
Okay.
local.
Oh, they
That's
just
what-
have the.
It's just a shitty
Banshee.
Arby's. All they have is an Arby's.
How about a Taco Bell?
Although,
These will do the trick.
where did he get a demon arm?
I mean, I know.
How-
You guys don't know.
How does
Well,
one
what
get
does the
a
demon arm even look like?
Yeah, do you have a picture of him?
Like,
Wynn?
can you describe this thing to us? Like,
It's like a big monster arm. Let me see if I can actually find a picture.
Does it look
of
like
his
Nightmare from Soul Calibur? That kind of arm.
I mean, I picture is more like anime character with the giant cursed arm. Let me see if I can find a picture for him for you guys.
I mean, how does one get a demon arm? Make a pact with the devil and get one attached to you? Do you sacrifice your own arm and get one?
I think it's just an even swap. Sometimes a demon just wants to have a normal arm.
You know, I think my giant over-muscled claw arm is too much. I need to knock it down a peg and just have this like skinny little soft
I mean-
flabby thing attached instead.
Human flesh is the in season for this millennia in hell.
So something like that, I guess, would work. That's some fan art of him.
Where did you post it at? Discord?
D&D chat.
Yeah.
I just need to know what's up with that cat in the background.
That's part of the fan art. Just you're there to look at the arm. That's it. Damn it.
So he literally has a demon.
see, like, this is more what I expect from demon arm.
It's not that big. Like it's just like a really muscular demon arm.
Does it just have a tattoo of a demon on his arm? Is that it?
No, it's a big.
Okay, so he uses his right hand more than his left when he pleasures himself. That doesn't make it a demon arm.
I hate them.
I'm just gonna,
you
like,
want
That's why
Compliment
your arm
the
is big.
head.
One arm is bigger than the other.
Is there a better picture?
Okay, so what is your alternative plan then? What else? Since the bones are in said pocket dimension
That's a cool picture of him.
that we are unable to reach.
When is there any
Well, that's cool.
skills that I can roll that would let me know if there's like demon energy around from like his arm or something?
I don't think you could. I don't know if you have.
Could
I mean, you definitely it's definitely not a normal arm, and there's something magic about it. But yeah. It looks like someone grafted an arm on him. Maybe you guys could figure out how he got it. I don't know.
is that the guy that put a bunch of on?
What'd you say?
Oh, someone added a picture in the chat. Looks like someone injected steroids.
No. No.
We should go back to the church and see if the pastor, the preacher, or whatever knows anything about the demon.
That's a good idea.
Is that acceptable?
Because maybe the priest can knock some sense into this cleric.
We can't
Demon
tell him what.
arm.
Tell the preacher what happened with the bones. Do we have to tell him?
I mean, we should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
They get
So you
stolen
guys-
by the bitch.
Oh,
you
okay.
guys can go to the church and talk to him if you want.
Well, I think that's where we need to go now, since our cleric does not like this plan. So we got to get him on board.
Alright, so Father Lucan's there doing his priest stuff, and he runs up to you guys and says, "Oh, you guys have the bones, don't you?"
Where can we talk
Yeah.
privately with all of us?
Alright, he'll take you to the back of like his office.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna-
got the bones.
I'm gonna clamp Tibbs' jaw shut, like just kind of like stand there and be like,
And we all learned from Crocodile
What?
Hunter that it's easier to hold Croc's jaws closed.
yeah, that's pretty much like what I'm doing, just like one handed, just like. Eh.
He goes, what is wrong?
So we got them.
Yeah,
We had
ran
them-
into a bit of a pickle.
Briefly.
Mm-hmm.
And then
They were taken away by what's her name?
Lady
Fiona?
Watcher.
Fiona, because she wants to kill the captain of the guard, so that she can have her little coup.
Yeah, I mean, she's a little crazy, but we definitely need the bones. She's always been. She tried getting Stella married into that family for power, and then, Stella went mad or whatever.
Yeah, can you tell us a little more about why she went mad?
They were engaged, and she was spending time with Victor, and then one day she came home like that, and we don't know what happened to her.
I mean, do you feel that the head of the guard is evil? Because I think he seems pretty evil, judging by the demon arm that he's got. Maybe?
I mean,
Yeah.
he keeps our town safe. He was an orphan that didn't have an arm, and the Baron took pity on him, and then all of a sudden, he had that arm on him.
So we don't know where the arm.
But like he remembers him being an orphan without an arm, and he believes that he was trying to steal from the Baron or something. And then all of a sudden, the kid had that giant arm and would follow the Baron around.
So he could potentially be under some sort of spell or pact or something with Baron.
Could be the demon arm that's possessing the guard.
I mean, I don't know, it could be a gift. Like I said, he gives
Or
our
yeah, I
town
guess
safe.
it could be a gift too.
Mm-hmm. Like you protect the town, you get a sweet-ass demon arm.
Oh boy.
Which,
we
I
don't
don't know.
even know it's a demon arm.
Oh my god, you need to sit. Sit here. Stop.
Your tongue slowly fuses back together and gills grow on your neck. It's like... Because I have both dark gifts for your right here if I had to switch them.
What?
That one's
What?
bad though. You have disadvantage on con saves unless you're submerged. So I didn't, yeah.
I'm not. I'm playing it to the T. I'm
Yeah, I
trying.
know. I'm just worried.
Alright, so
Yeah, I mean, he was an okay kid. He was like all the other orphans around here, and then the Baron took him under his wing, and he had that arm.
Sorry.
So what do we do now? Do we just
Well-
capture him and then turn him over to Lady Fiona so we can get the bones back?
Father Lucan, we really need those bones back. We're not protected if this crown isn't. It's unholy right now.
consecrated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, if you're so against taking the head of the guard out, which I completely understand, what do you propose that we do otherwise?
I mean, I don't know. Have you talked to the burgomaster about her? I don't know. We need the bones, so I don't know how to help you guys with that. It's basically the two most powerful people in town, her and the Baron.
Lovely. Alright, well, I'm going to turn over to Tag and go, alright, what's your plan B then?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Okay, so do we not do anything?
No, because we need the bones.
Okay.
So, do we turn her over to the Burgomeister then, and then they get the bones at that point, like, or do we? Oh,
I don't know. I don't think that would go over well because, I mean, she's got the bones, and just because that they get turned over, or she gets turned over to him, does not mean that we will get them back.
I need to see what would happen. Ba-ba-ba.
what?
And what's to say, like, at this point, it's the lesser of two evils, because very clearly the Baron does not seem to be, like, the whole Skelly's up in the attic. Not the most, pious thing he could be doing. And then we have, this question mark lady dude who, again, also seems kind of sketchy, but when she spoke and when I listened, she sounded like she was being honest and telling the truth, and this guy is evil. And if there's evil, I must smite it. Because
She said the
That's
Baron
my
was
job.
evil.
oh, the Baron, not
What?
the
Yeah,
not the
no.
head guard.
No,
I mean,
she
can we
just said
capture the
he's
head-
like the one keeping him safe.
Can we capture the head guard and cut an arm off? Sounds brutal, but
Oh, like pin him down and just kind of yank the arm off.
well, you're probably gonna cut it off. Or
I mean, her plan. She explained her plan was they were gonna try doing the coup during the festival, and with him out of the picture, they should have enough people to, take over the town.
Or do we knock his ass out, throw him on a wagon, and drag him out of town, hide him in the woods for a few days?
They've
I
also
mean,
left.
we could, but
Irene
I don't have
alone.
any chloroform on me. Alright, well, we gotta figure out whether or not we take out the head of the guard or we let it slide, or because ultimately we need these bones.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to figure out the best way to do this. I hate politics. I hate politics so much.
I mean,
It's just so much
The
easier.
whole chapter 5 of Curse of Strahd is the politics chapter. I'm sorry.
Oh, I believe it. No, but, well,
It's
I
either
don't
that
like it.
or I disguise myself as him and you guys turn me over to her, but like if shit goes south, like I'm gonna be rescued.
yeah, you're SOL. Yeah, and I don't know if we'd be able to... Because I don't think she's someone that we're going to want to take on if she's one of the strongest people in the town.
Yes, we're just going to take on the other strongest person in the town.
Okay, fine. Then, what would you... Since you're so against this, you need to, like, you can't just keep saying no. You gotta, like, give us a little more than that.
If I can find where her. Oh, that's not good. Where the
Well,
hell
How do you
you
feel
guys
about
can
the
do-
human arm?
I'll say the bones they're actually in play, so they're physically somewhere. But yeah.
Or do we steal the bones back?
Well, I am not sneaky, so...
We don't really have anybody who is.
No, we got, we have our sneaky chef over here, right? Our chef is sneaky.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm loud. I
That
am a
line.
loud person.
You know, he's not entirely wrong in that statement. We did hear him cooking up a storm when we were at that inn the other day.
Oh. That guy took to it like a champ.
So, okay, I have a question. What would you say about your abilities as a chef?
That I am quite possibly the greatest chef in all of the realms, and everybody knows this. Everybody. You can go to kings, you can go to queens, duchesses, dukes. They all know about my gumbo.
Sounds an awful lot like Meepo.
Meepo knows about my gumbo too. He knows it's the best.
Is it people gumbo?
Sometimes it might be, sometimes it might not.
It's fair.
Yeah, so you guys have Team A and Team B, basically.
Yeah. So, which way are we gonna go? Because we can't not do anything.
The coffee maker shop was closed, and yeah, everything else is still in play.
Do we? I don't know if there's anything.
What if we just made the guards super sick tonight, tomorrow, by putting something in their food?
Yeah,
I
but we
can
don't
try
have
some.
anything to put in there. Like, I can't make a poison to save my life.
What if we bought one?
We've got our chef. I'm sure he can give them something that'll turn their stomachs.
You
All
know,
we gotta do is
you know,
improperly cook some chicken.
Ugh, undercooked chicken.
I can't even do that on accident.
No, you know,
He's too good.
you don't even have to do anything that bad. Just like find a recipe that like calls for like boar meat and like give them bear meat. I don't know.
But you
Try
don't
and
know.
destroy the town this time.
Even the worst of my gumbos is fit for the king.
He's too good. Well, can you make the best poison of all of the poisons?
We don't need we just need them to have like diarrhea for like 2 days.
Why don't you
Make
just
it so they the bear.
make like your best gumbo of all gumbo ever, so that they're all just going to eat too much and they won't be able to be out and about because
They're just too full. Yeah,
yeah,
they'll just
feed
be
them a bunch
rolling
of
about.
turkey and they'll just
Oh,
fall
tryptophan.
asleep from the tryptophan.
But it's law, they have to go to the festival, so
What if we make them so sick they can't go?
I mean, I guess that's gonna be hard to sneak into the barracks.
But if I make myself a guard or something, or like one of the cooks that work in the kitchen, and just sneak something in there.
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah. I mean, we can, but that doesn't guarantee that everybody's going to A, eat it, and B, like, it have the desired effect on everybody.
So it's either that or we have to, like, sneak attack the head guard tonight, knock him over the head, knock his ass out, and just drag him somewhere. And then have
Which I don't think it's going to be that easy with that arm.
You guys also recall him ordering the dolls over and over again from Blitzky?
I was going to say, like, maybe the toy shop owner knows a little more about the guard.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
God.
let's go talk to him.
Okie dokie.
Because the pastor's not much.
Yeah, the pastor's not into like killing, but he just really.
Oh, absolutely. And I wouldn't put that burden on him.
Why can't I?
I'm talking more to the group than the priest. He's not about that.
Where is his thing? He starts to spiel as you guys open the door. Welcome, friends, to the House of Blisky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of a little joy, little toy for a little girl or boy. And
Well,
you
that's
can
a cute
see
little jingle.
He's working on the ball and cup still. He almost has it down.
I have faith. So,
How can I help you, my friends?
I guess I was looking to see if you had any more information about the town's head guard. Because you said that he comes in and purchases this toy.
Hold on, time out. Everyone roll a d20 real fast. It's very important. Forgot to do this.
Okay.
Oh, Eric wins. Piccolo jumps on Eric's head.
Oh, that is very important.
Alright, go back, sorry. I had to just figure out where Piccolo was.
Where the monkey goes, that's fair.
So you're gonna ask about Azek's.
Yes.
Yeah, he just keeps ordering these dolls. He's trying to recall someone he knew, I guess? I don't know. It's keeping me in business since the ball and cup toys aren't ready yet.
What does the doll look?
You guys remember that it kind of looked like Irina?
Look like what's her face?
Yes.
Do you guys want to, like, grab her from the inn real quick? And see if... Well, okay. So where did you find out... Like, how did you get the likeness of this doll? Did he just kind of describe it to you and then you made it?
Over the months, I kept making it, and he kept adjusting it, trying to recall this person, I guess?
The details?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Does
I kept
Irina
saying-
know the head go? What if Irina knows that?
That's why I think we should grab her and have her talk with the...
With the guard? I don't
No,
think
not with the guard. No, the toy guy.
That's not good.
What?
Nothing. Something happened. Can't say.
Does the toy shop owner have like a banana or something that I could feed the monkey?
I mean, what do you want to do? Piccolo's on your head. You won the roll.
He wants to feed him now.
Yeah,
wanna feed
you
him.
can feed. I mean, you have rations and stuff, I guess. You can take a bug out of the Warforge's head.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
You could do
Pull
that
it
in
out for you
theory.
and hand it to you.
Yeah, it's still not. No.
Hand it to Piccolo right directly.
So gross.
Yeah, Piccolo eats it. He doesn't have a problem with it.
No, it's just...
He's a little horrified from that. But
It's a really long centipede. It's just like... Then, like, you pull out, and you hear, like, the slide whistle go, too.
Alana's in the corner gagging.
Yeah. I'm just glad we don't need to... Nope, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Okay, who's gonna go get Irina?
I can run real quick.
Is Melodron hungry?
Nope, she's good.
So, you guys did lose a day. But you're gonna go to the tavern?
To go get Irina, yeah.
Irina? Where is...
Maladon just stares at you and like furiously shakes her head.
Offered.
I'm trying to find what's his fit. You see Irina at the tavern table talking to everyone's favorite bard. Where is he? Octavio and Irina are talking at a table having breakfast.
Oh, the bard.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, they're chatting it up. They seem happy and they're just eating breakfast. Erwin gives you guys the nod when you walk in, the bartender. And there's still a bunch of like ravens flying, or like perched on top of the inn.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you guys want to do something and not tell the group that's what that tower is, you can drop dice in and it just shows me the roll. So like for murder hobo groups, that's how you would steal from someone. So yeah, everything seems peachy in the inn, so that's what you guys see.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm gonna sit down and be like, "Hey, Irina, are you familiar at all with this head guard of this town?"
This is my first time in Dolaki. I don't think I know him.
I don't know if you've seen him. He's the big dude with the really giant demon arm going by, or have you kind of kept safe here?
I've stayed hidden in the tavern.
Good. All right. Well, that's smart.
Octavio asks if you changed your mind about joining his circus. I almost have Irina sold on it, the idea of joining the circus.
You know what? If we get out of this alive, I will think of an act that I can do. But until then, wanna give us a hand with something?
Sure. Who? Him or her?
Him.
What do you got in mind?
Well, we've got certain political issue, and I'm no good with politics. And I don't know if the rest of us are. Except for maybe the chef over here. He's just amazing at everything.
The big
I mean,
lizard?
that's not a lie. I have wined and dined many kings and queens.
I mean, I'm stuck in here, so what do you guys need from the great Ructivio?
Well, what do you know about the whole political air that is here, since you've kind of got your ear to the ground, so to speak? Since you've been here for a few months.
It seems to be one of the only safe towns in this valley. I mean, the Baron's kind of a hard ass on the rules, but for some reason this town is untouched.
Now, he keeps saying that it's because of the festivals and all that going on. Do you think there's anything more to that? Like, is he having these festivals, and at the same time that everybody's doing that, he's elsewhere sacrificing small children or something?
I mean, from all my travels over the years, I don't think carrying a wolf's head on a pike has ever done anything to protect anyone in the history of time, but who knows?
Agreed.
I don't know what you're talking about. It helps me all the time. Carrying these wolves around.
Yeah, I don't know.
He does
I don't
it on the
think
weekends.
these festivals actually are doing it. I don't know, because these townfolk haven't seen how rough it is outside of town. Is there special events? Oh, I have special events. We can do one of those.
Well, what do you know about, oh my goodness, what's her name? The Lady Watcher.
Lady Fiona?
Mhm.
She's seems like just one of those old power-hungry women. Something definitely happened to her daughter magically when she was at the Baron's house with Victor. For some reason, you can't tell that some kind of spell or something's been cast on her.
Yeah, we got to see that firsthand as well. So do you think it was like the Baron's doing, or his son, perhaps?
I don't know if I've actually seen his son out in the open, but yeah, the Baron just seems like a normal bloke. I don't know if he has any powers. I mean, those two giant dogs are compensating for something.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, isn't it?
What do you know about his son?
The Baron just keeps him locked in the house. Like I said, no one really gets to see Victor.
How long has that been happening?
Since I've been here, I don't think I've ever seen Victor outside. Did we do the tiger event? Where's the tiger event?
Well, yeah, I'm going to turn to the group. Be like, hold, pause that conversation. I'm going to turn. Well, okay.
Oh, here it is.
Let's say we're going to go and take out the head of the guard. Let's just pretend we're all in agreement and that's what we're gonna do. Do we wrangle this bard in to give us a hand? Whether it's taking out the head of the guard, the baron, the gal, the something. We need to do something about getting these bones back, and I feel that some additional help would be really cool.
I think
I mean-
more help would be good.
I'm more of a lover than a fighter. I mean, I'm not like assassin. I don't know what you guys want from me.
You go make love to the guard.
I mean, it's the bard's duty. I have to subdue. Yeah.
Anything with the pulse. Please don't go into details about what bards do, because that's my daughter you're talking about, and I really do not
I
want
mean,
to.
what do you think we learned during bard college? Like, yeah, it's rough.
She was a lore bard, okay?
Those lore bars are they're a little bit worse with the erotic fan fiction.
I'm just gonna give you a look.
I mean, Natalia,
Can I
Why?
roll for intimidation?
I didn't want send her
Sure.
to Bard camp over the summer, but you're like, oh no, it'll be a good experience for her.
She is highly successful and loving what she is doing, and I'm sure she is making excellent decisions along the way.
Oh, good.
Well, I don't see you guys coming up with something. Come
We
on.
find out that she actually kidnapped Lucky.
Oh, she didn't do that. Give me a break.
Everyone that's watching, I got Lucky right here.
Right, Rosie?
Maybe she
It's
might have.
Rosie. Yeah, probably. Booker's looking at me.
No, Lucky.
Oh, excuse me.
That's Lucky. He came yesterday. God, I need a haircut.
Well, what do you guys think? What should we do?
I mean, I could disguise myself as someone who looks similar to the doll, and we can chase me somewhere.
I think you guys are a little worried about, we'll say it's 2 guards in him at night. It's not like a big thing.
Well, I mean, we either knock his ass out, tie him up, and see if we can
Sonic out.
get rid of his demon arm.
Or like, I don't know if like getting more.
Involved.
Ugh, I hate politics. I don't.
Well, we're kind of in between a rock and a hard place. We need the bones back,
Yep.
and
She has them.
And she's got them. So this is the only way that I can think of in order to get it. Outside of smashing boxes.
yeah.
And Erwin's at the bar also.
What time is it?
We'll say it's lunchtime. I want to give you guys enough time, so like you guys can adjust the time. But
It's
you
much
got a day to
appreciated.
plan. Yeah.
Well, we got to do it tonight, though.
Right. We either have to take him out tonight, or figure something, or get to the bottom of something else before then.
Yeah.
So, where do you think that we can go that will give us more information or something? Because so far, all we know for sure is that it's this gal and the Baron are the 2 strong dudes in town. Neither of them are really great, but we don't really know who is the lesser of 2 evils in this case.
And it's the Baron's family that's been ruling.
When do I get any insight from, like, my Corey? Does my Corey, like, object to killing the guard, the captain of the guard?
Yeah, she's not cool with that. But I mean, you guys are in an alien land, so she's trying to adjust to it too.
Yeah. I vote we try and knock him out.
Yeah, so there's still the lady's house, the Baron's house.
Yeah, we can go back to the lady's house, explore a little more there.
Yeah.
I guess you guys could ask Erwin if he knows anything.
Well,
Sure.
if we ain't gonna go with talking him down, I think maybe we should, yeah, knock him out. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Well, you know, maybe one of us should chat with the bartender, right, Erwin?
Yeah, the older gent.
See if somebody can get a little information out of him.
How can I help you guys?
So, your name is Erwin, is it not?
Yes. And you see
So,
his two sons are down running around, age 11 and 9.
So, Mr. Erwin, do you know anything about these captain of the guard? What is his name? The strong-armed fellow, you know, the singly strong-armed fellow.
What's his face? Isaac? Yeah, he was one of the orphan troublemakers, and then for some reason the Baron took him in, and now he's the Baron's lapdog. I mean, he's all right. I mean, as long as you don't make trouble for them and keep your head down.
And nice. Do you know if he may have a favorite eatery or a favorite dish? Because I know this is a festival here, and I think I can prepare him something special for his feast.
I mean, if you want to, we're going to be providing a lot of food if you want to help.
Oh, yeah, I turn to everybody else. Shrug.
I'd like to offer something out of my ear.
You hand it to Erwin. He thanks you and like just drops it in the trash can.
So, I've got a question for you, Erwin.
Yes.
I have a delicacy in mind, and it does require a butcher's cut that is a little bit off. You know, maybe a couple of days past expiration date, if you know what I mean.
Like a well-aged steak?
He looks at you guys and goes, "What is your friend talking about? Is he okay?"
No,
It's a
he's
delicacy.
not.
I'm from a foreign land.
Well, I
I've
could tell
prepared these
that
dishes
by
for
the tail
kings
and
and for
teeth that
queens
you're
and
from a
for.
foreign land.
But I've prepared this dish for kings and queens and duchesses and dukes.
I'll be back in a minute.
Would you allow me to prepare a feast for Isaac?
I guess I don't. I mean, sure.
As long as you can provide me with with what I ask, I provide a special dish for you.
Why are you making food just for the captain of the guard?
He's just been working so hard lately, and especially now with everything that's going on with the festival tomorrow. You know, just
I can make some for the guards in the barracks too.
Alright.
They deserve because they are hard workers. They keep you safe.
Sure.
Can I roll? Oh,
Yeah, just
would
tell me like
suggestion help?
Just tell me what you want to do, and then I'll start. Well, suggestion can make someone do whatever you command if they fail the roll. It's a really strong spell.
Yeah, I tried that and failed.
Can I?
It
Oh,
sucked.
what if I roll persuasion to help like persuade him to do this instead of like?
I mean, Ermin's kind of okay with you guys helping with all the cooking for the festival.
But
He's a
I am
little
asking for
confused.
a very specific set of ingredients.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you when like a puppy turns its head sideways because he has no idea what the giant lizard wants.
I'm telling you, I want a little bit of meat that's, shall we say, past due or particularly ripe.
I mean, we have some wolf steaks. Is that what you want?
Would you serve them to a customer just asking for a well-done steak?
I mean, I can cook it. Well done.
Let me take a look at this meat here.
He lets you in the back. He's like, you see some cooks back there. Erwin also reminds you guys, I really need help with that wine shipment next week if you guys are free.
Oh yeah, we get to that. Oh.
We're not dead.
What?
He's low on wine. He needs wine from the winery.
So is this all the meat you have?
Yes, we have a surplus of wolf steaks because of the festival and all the wolves they killed for no reason.
As I said, I'm looking for something that's a little past its age date.
Yeah, that's all I got is wolf meat. Sorry.
Does any of it look particularly older than the rest? Like, off slightly?
No, because he's not a psychopath and he doesn't want
Does
to
he?
poison
Does
his
he have any
customers.
chicken meat?
I'll say he does. He has standard, like, in food.
So he has like whole chickens or like Cornish hens.
Sure, yeah. And, like, a lot of wolf meat because of the last festival.
Will your gumbo work with chicken?
I've never tried it with chicken. It might.
What do you mean you've never tried it with chicken? That was like one of Rosie's favorite dishes growing up.
I wasn't with you guys forever. I just started,
Like
a
a
few
week
months
ago?
prior to. Yes, I was a new cook.
A new
Look at your
cook.
accent.
She teleported because she heard food.
She did. She is actually staring at me right now. She's been
Let's-
meowing for food for a while.
Let's just cook it with chicken. Just
I mean, we could do wolf and undercook that because I'm sure that's got all sorts of like worms and stuff.
I don't know. Chicken, I mean, because if you undercook chicken, you generally get like food poisoning from like salmonella and stuff.
So here's the problem Fiona's gonna have. I'm gonna just tell you guys, like, him, like, crapping himself, he's still a threat, though. Because she's worried he's the biggest threat
Right.
in town. To stopping her from taking over.
Right. Like she wants him like
So a stomach bug isn't gonna be enough for her. She needs him not
Right.
there.
Or we knock his ass out.
well,
Well,
where
I
is
guess it looks like we have to kill him.
well, okay, let's say how can we find more information on him?
Let's see. So, Erwin said he was just a little, one of the orphan kids. The Baron might know. You could talk to the guard. I mean, yeah.
Is
Like all the town folk, just the older town folks. So like Erwin and the priest, just meaning him being like an orphan that came to town, and was like just a troublemaker, and then all of a sudden he was working for the Baron with that arm. A couple days later. the other orphans gave him a hard time, you know, being a little kid without an arm.
So he's got the proper sob story. Do we... Well, we can either A, investigate the gal's house. We can go back to the Baron's house, because we skipped the second floor entirely. We skipped the first floor and second floor. We didn't see anything in there. I don't know if we can go into the barracks. We can check out, like, what the guards area looks like. I don't know if we can, I don't know if he's got, like, a house or some shit. I
He
don't know.
lives with the Baron. Erwin says.
Oh, he lives with the Baron?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, the Baron took him in as a kid. Like, something... Erwin's not sure what happened, but, you know, the Baron took him in.
Well, I think it wouldn't hurt to explore the Baron's house some more then.
Ding, 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 ding. That would be helpful. Your spider sense thinks that might be helpful.
So we should go back there.
Yeah, because we basically saw, like, the front door, we saw the parlor, and then we saw, like, the hallway up into the attic.
Okay. Let's go back then.
That didn't work. Yep.
Because this way, I think, because the more we dig into this, the more we can figure out, like, whether or not we even want to go through with taking this guy out, if he needs to be, like, rescued or saved, if...
Does it even say?
You know. The more information we can get is better than just blindly murdering this dude.
That's not good.
Alright, so let's go
Okay, so we're
back
at
to,
the Burger Master's McMansion.
Alright, he's at his office, just doing paperwork.
Can I go down, like, the main hallway? Because there are, like, a couple doors.
Yeah, so there's that main hallway. Well, I will let you see that, because that doesn't seem fun. That's open, the dining room's open. Say you can see into there.
Cute little sitting area.
And we'll say the kitchen, you guys will probably see people coming in and out of. And I'll give you the pantry. So that's the stuff all you can see with, like, not the guards freaking out, like.
Okay, so the two doors back there are... I'm going to walk up to, let's see, the one between, like, the storage and, like, the little lounge area.
Which one? Where are you going?
So you see, like the lounge area with the bear rug, and then the storeroom, like that
Yeah.
that room between it. Can I take a peek in there?
Yes. It looks like servant quarters. Contains 4 beds, equal just standard, some servant quarter beds with chests and stuff.
Okay. What about across the way?
As you peek in, it looks like part of the kitchen, just them prepping.
More prep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll.
This floor of the house looks like, you know, more of like city hall type kind of stuff going on.
Normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll walk back to everybody and kind of shrug and be like, "Oh, business as usual." So I think maybe instead of like the whole group going up at once, maybe we kind of like mill about a little bit and like we all kind of go upstairs one at a time as opposed to like a giant troop going like thump, 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 up the stairs?
Are most of us still outside? Or are we just slowly all gonna way into the house?
Well, I figure you guys are just like hanging out front, so I don't have to summon like 40 guards.
No, that's
Yeah, can't Alana just look like a guard whenever she wants?
yeah.
Mhm.
So should I look like a guard right now?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You'd blend in a little better.
So I can go upstairs?
You assume you could get by as long as no one really questions you around as a guard. It'd be
Okay.
one of your cat. Because you're a warlock, you have 2 spells. Well, you have your dark gift, but you have 2 spells a day.
Okay, I will. Do I have to roll for that?
No, actually, you took it as a perk. You can do it at will as many times as you want. No, you just there's a roll if like a guard starts questioning you.
Yeah, but if you don't do anything questionable, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, it's a guard." You know.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay, well, I will. I'll pretend I'm escorting you somewhere, so I'll leave Maladon outside with T-Bone,
Okay.
and then me and you will check out the.
Okay.
So we've done the first floor. Okay, so we both go up to the second floor. We'll just pretend that I'm escorting you.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we see upstairs on the second floor?
So you go up the stairs. You're in that corner. There's some flavor text or flavor text. Yes.
As well timed. The staircase climbs 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery that continues towards the west, running almost the length of the mansion. Framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window of leaded glass. Ooh, fancy.
Very fancy.
Play.
How many rooms are there?
Damn it. You guys think there is a bunch of rooms? But yeah, so I will say you guys can kind of see into this room, and it seems to be a library.
Can I? So you can I like peek? It like is it closed or is it
It's
just
like half open. That one's open. Like,
Okay, can I like peek in?
yeah, no one's in there. There's just a bunch of books and stuff. Lana freaks out because of the amount of books in here and like just research and yeah.
Super excited.
I mean, do you think that there's anything in there that could help give us a little information, or do you think we should keep looking?
Should I
'Cause-
roll insight in the library?
It just
Or-
seems like you don't see anything.
Perception.
There's like tax records and stuff on the desk, but it seems to be like just the Baron's library.
Okay.
So it's interesting for you, but not so much for like this current situation.
She loves books. She likes.
There
So you
is
may have to like remind her that, you know, you got to keep scouting. It's like looking at the titles of the books right now.
yeah, she's a happy girl finding a library.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a table if you wanted to grab a book. Oh. Chapter 4.
I can grab a book.
I don't think it would be good to grab a book. I think we should keep looking.
Okay.
See chapter 4, area K.
When we're not on the clock, we can sit and look through this stuff.
Chapter 4.
Okay, are there any other doors that are partially open? Robbie?
The one across from you is definitely super locked. The one above it isn't locked. And that looks like a teenager's room.
I'll peek in there. Canopied bed, a low bookshelf and full-length mirror, and a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
But I went homebrew crazy, and I will say you guys found Victor's journal. Who wants that? Because it's a pretty long read.
Lana will take it.
Yes. That can be some bathroom reading for you.
I mean, I'll send it to you. You might be able to figure something out of it, but...
Well, it'll be some good research to see if we can help him.
Yes. Come here, tiny baby.
Oh, it's actually too big. Hold on. It has to go in 2 Discord messages.
Wait, are you putting it in chat?
I'm gonna send it to you. And actually, can I put it? I might be able to send
well,
it to all of you. Hold on.
Discord might be easier. And then I'll just put it in my notes in OneNote.
Oh. Click the, what? Oh, cool. I can fit the whole journal in for you guys to peruse.
Robbie, are you able to unlock the spots that we've been in on the map?
Yeah, you should be able to see them, can't you?
I know. Oh, now I can.
Oh,
That was
hello.
weird. And then the downstairs disappeared.
Downstairs should
That's
be.
okay.
You just have to hold the mouse button and drag.
No, I dragged it down and it literally disappeared. It's really weird.
That's okay. I mean, right now, like, the first floor is pretty...
Yeah.
Public. How do I
Okay,
name
so the room across from the library is super duper locked.
Yeah. That door is locked.
Yes.
What about adjacent to it? There's like that little door right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm very excited if this works. Alright, is it in your guys' notes? Victor's journal?
Note.
At the bottom, actually.
Victor
Yeah, my-
Valakovich.
Yeah.
Oh, where did it go?
Sorry. Oops. There.
Okay.
That's highlights from his journal.
Oh, I can copy it? Nope.
I can
Okay.
post it on Facebook if you need it. God help us, maybe.
Yeah, let's go check out the room that's next door to the library. It's locked or not.
Okay, wait. Hey, my little peanut brain, even though I feel apparently I also have merely average intelligence. You remember how the woman's daughter is acting like a cat? And there's the one dude with skeleton cats in the attic?
Yes.
I mean, they were engaged, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good read. I'm glad I found that homebrew. So yeah, if anyone is bored, it's in the notes section. His journal they found. Where did the music go? Did I just kill Hero?
So really, reading his diary, it sounds like he kept
There we go.
um
Told you it was an edgelord.
yeah, he basically kept casting spells on her.
Mm-hmm. never used magic on before. Are we reading this now or should we be exploring?
I mean, I'm reading it super quick because basically, like, he's learning how to magic and is really fucking with her.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say the door above you guys is locked, and then
Okay. Are there any other unlocked doors on this floor?
that's a bathroom. I bet it has a description just for shits and giggles. It does.
Ooh. Those clawfoot tubs are very expensive.
Be a
I'm
nice
gonna
tub
say all the
to
other doors are locked.
take a bubble bath. So all the other doors are locked?
Yes.
I like how the two non-sneaky people of this, like, you've got a paladin in full plate clomping around on the second floor trying to open doors.
I think you guys
But
are
you-
doing like a Han Solo Chewbacca thing, where she's pretending you're a prisoner for some reason up here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Is there... I don't know, does anybody, like... What are you guys doing outside?
Just trying to look inconspicuous.
Yeah, I'm hoping people shuffle sticks around.
Twigs, you're just moving one stack to another.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, do you guys
I'm
wanna...
organizing them by wood type and size.
Diameter.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a. We'll go a little bit longer, but we're getting to the point where we'll probably next session do whatever your guys' plan is. So we'll just make to the rest of the session if you guys want to go looking for info in town and stuff.
Okay. Can I roll insight to see if I can figure out which room is the head guard's? Would that be perception?
You assume, since you found Victor's bedroom here, that one of these locked doors might be Ezek's room.
Is anybody on the team like good with lock?
I don't know if any of you.
Good with
can-
what?
Locks?
Lockpicking.
Who can
Nope.
pick lock?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Oh shit! And then his room doesn't have a fucking window either, so it's not like I have mallet.
Does his room have a... Well, no, the upstairs, the
So,
attic
you can
has...
actually, we'll say the two western rooms, because they have windows, you guys could have her look in.
Okay. I'll have.
Actually, I can do this. Oh, we'll be really fancy. Do like that.
I'll have Melodon checking out windows while we're doing this. So,
So yeah, she kind of looks in. She sees like what seems to be a master bedroom, and then like a storage room thing.
Oh, that's cool. Like the little, like basically like a line of like what you can see inside.
mm-hmm.
Right. Right, Rosie.
So I guess which room?
Well, even if we figure out which room it is, it's locked. And I don't...
You guys think it's one of these three, like the one of the three rooms that is, you know.
Yeah. It's gotta be one of these, but we need to figure out a way to get in there that's not going to cause a lot... to draw a lot of attention to us.
Is there a like head chamberlain for like the house or something that I could go get like from?
Yeah, I mean,
Does that sound like a good idea?
I mean, you're dressed up as a guard. How's your charisma?
I
Oh, no, you're a-
actually
Yeah, your
have,
charisma is really high.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no, you're a warlock. You've got.
I got 19.
Oh, yeah, you can, like.
Because it's 16 plus 3, so yeah, I got 19 charisma.
Yeah, you can bullshit anything. Well, theoretically.
I'm trying to see if there's anything.
Or like a butler. I'll go talk to like or something.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask one of the. There's a bunch of servants downstairs preparing, so you have access to like a servant if you want to grab him or a butler.
Yeah, I'll go back downstairs and talk to a servant and tell him I forgot my keys at the barracks to check something real quick. Borrow some.
Well, we'll assume the barracks is like just standard military barracks.
Okay.
But it's a good idea. Maybe use. If you want to try to get. We'll do.
1 second, I gotta close my office door.
Yeah, I'll see if you two can trick her into opening Isaac's bedroom. Because it was a good idea.
Okay, I'm back. So what were we doing?
So,
You can try and talk the girl into, or talk the servant into opening the door for you.
yeah, so roll perception. Mackenzie, and we'll see what.
Perception.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, so you convince one of the servants to open his bedroom. Oop. There's the flavor text. There's a bunch of dowels. I think that's it in his room. There's a bunch of empty wine bottles.
What the fuck on here?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dowels and like his standard stuff. Wrinkled clothes. There's a short sword, just kind of there.
Why do all the dolls?
Like, as they lined up, you can see them slowly starting to look more and more like Irina on the shelf.
Well, that's
So,
good. So he must. I don't know if like he knows her because he was an orphan that showed up here. Do you think that he came from Barovia?
it's possible he came from Barovia, or maybe he has something going on with his demon arm that's influencing him.
Oh, to try and because what's his nuts wants her really bad, and you know, for all we know, that demon arm could be linked to him, and as a result, he is looking for her as well. Or like, there's that like need to find her as well, but in this case, it's through dolls.
Yeah, I'm really thinking we need to be able to capture, so we can question.
I mean, you guys still also have time to talk to him if you wanted to.
Yeah, because like we're not like we can still go up and talk to him. We just need to be smart about the questions that we ask to not, you know, arouse any sort of suspicion. Because we're not, you know, we have no like GTA stars.
Yeah, you're
blinking
at
at us right
0-1
now.
in level.
Yeah. So it's not like we can't talk to him.
But there has to be some outcome by tomorrow morning. So, like, either way, something's going to happen. I have a bunch of different things that can happen tomorrow morning, depending on how this plays out.
Depending on how things go.
Yes.
Right. Well, I'm gonna. Can I snag one of the dolls?
Yes.
I want to take one and bring it back to Irina.
Okay. We'll say you go over there. Everyone's favorite crow is watching you guys again, with the wings are tipped blue.
So wait, who's looking at us? What?
The
There's a
raven,
crow.
or the raven with
Or-
blue. She has blue, like paint on the tips of her wings. That she's back, kind of telling you guys.
Thought I chased that bird away.
It's another day. She or back.
I tried talking to her, but she just clawed right back at me.
That was played straight, which is hilarious. You'll find out why.
Am I able to telepathically talk to?
Ooh. So you want to try talking to the bird?
Well, we keep seeing it around.
Well, fuck, I forgot about that ability.
Because I can mind link with it.
Yes, you can. What the hell is her name?
Yes, kitten. Yes.
So I can mind link.
What does your kitten heart desire?
Turkey.
As long as I'm within
Yes,
40
it
feet
does.
of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her. Where is she? Yeah.
I think I got a fan going in my PC. Now making noise.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Do it.
Well,
Do
it's
it.
replaceable. I just gotta figure out which one it is. But I'm like, what is that grinding sound? Oh wait,
Oof.
it's the fan in my PC.
Well, I hope it's an easy one to swap out.
I hope so. The case is like, I don't know, 4 years old, 5 years old, maybe more. So the bearing could probably. Zip.
Where the fuck?
So, are we gonna be able to do this mind link?
Yeah, you can talk to her. I'm just trying
Do I
to
need to
find her goddamn name.
Do I have to roll or anything?
Nope, your psychic powers are way too high. You can try talking to her.
Damn it.
How can I not find her? Like,
So, how far? Where is the bird right now? Is it flying above
she's
us?
like, she's on the rooftops, kind of like just keeping an eye on you guys.
I casually just glance over at the crow. Mine, or is it a raven?
It's a raven. Sorry.
Raven. Casually look over at. Use mine. Hello.
Hello? Why are you in my head?
Why are you following?
It's my job.
Well, who made it your job?
The boss man?
Who's the?
No, she
Strahd?
wouldn't say that. But she said, let's see. I don't think we're supposed to meet yet. My job is just to tell you guys.
Well, we're meeting now. Did you keep following? Why are you following?
They told me to keep an eye on you guys.
They who?
The keepers of the feather. Duh.
The keepers of the feather.
Yes. I'm supposed to keep an eye on you.
Who's the keeper
Kids
of the
these
feather?
days. We're the ones that keep an eye on everything in Barovia.
Is it a god?
We're just a group, keeping an eye on you guys.
A group of beings, celestial beings, gods, people, wizards.
We'll say people. Yeah. Kids these days. Jeez.
Kids. I'm not even from here.
Oh, we know.
So what's your purpose of tailing us? Are you just keeping an eye on us for what purpose?
They told me to keep an eye on you.
And that's all you know.
It's above my pay grade. But, like, I'm not even supposed to make contact with you guys yet.
Well, joke's on you. I can mind.
Yeah, she just comes down and, like, just lands on you and goes, alright, well, you guys can carry me now that... Instead of me flying around following you guys, you know. As an elder, I shouldn't have to be able to do all this flying where I can just hang out with you guys now.
Well, how old are you?
I'm old enough to be your grandmother.
Are you just a raven, or are you a shapeshifter?
Yes.
Yes, what? Raven or shapeshifter?
Yes.
Raven?
Sometimes.
What's your other form?
Not a raven.
Not Raven.
So while this is going on, like we don't hear this. This
No,
is all
you just
like
see a raven land on her, and she's arguing with a raven right now. Well, you don't even hear her.
she's just making faces at the raven.
Yeah, the raven landed on her, and they're just making faces at each other.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Maladon like comes over and lands on Alana's head, is like squawking at the raven. She's very perturbed that there's a raven on top of Alana.
Because they're here, we'll play this because this will be cool. Maladon senses emotions, and he senses goodness from the raven since they're so close to each other now.
Oh, so she'll stop squawking at the raven, and she just like stares at it.
That's me right now.
So how do we meet these other people?
She lets out a long, like, raven sigh. Just, I'll meet you at the inn. Yeah. Give me a few moments, and I'll meet you guys at the inn, I guess?
Oh, and what's your name? So I know what to call you instead of Bird.
We'll take it one step at a time. Just, yeah. You can call me Granny for right now until I figure out how to drop all this stuff into... I mean, it's a really good call, but yeah. Folder. There we go. Drop her in there. So you guys want to go back to the tavern? Have a little chat?
Yeah. Alana just tells the group that we have to go back to tavern now.
Yeah, so the raven flies off. Bum, bum, bum. Let me see if I can share this image with you guys. At the tavern, it's still a reptile.
You should probably like let us know what's going on.
Oh yeah, you need to tell the group what just happened.
Because we're just standing there as you made faces to a raven and then it flew off.
So that raven's been keeping an eye on us for a group of people, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I tried talking to it last time and it just freaking caught at me.
Alana just grins at you and keeps walking.
You tried speaking with an animal. Access denied. That's why you didn't. Which I found funny when you cast the spell.
Well, it was a freaking crow. I figured that.
It was
I'm
funny.
just gonna. I am hilarious. Well, I'm just gonna huff and make my way over.
Well, and Kalashar don't really share their telepathic capabilities with people either.
Shit. The hell is the name of it? Hold on.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're somewhat protective just because they're hunted. But yeah. Hold on, I gotta put, like, you get a gold star, you jumped a bunch of chapters because, you know, I forgot. You could talk to anything.
Did I throw a
Sweet.
curveball today?
Yes, I mean,
It's a good thing, it
It's
seems
supposed
like.
to happen. Like, where is she? And you. Right, you. Maybe if I close it. Alright. And you.
But yeah,
As I'm setting this up, you see, there we go, an older woman at one of the tables. And there you go. There is an older woman that looks like that at one of the tables.
Oh, she's new.
I go and sit down in front of her and say, Annie,
Yes, my dear?
what is...
What was your question? Sorry.
What is going on?
Not much. We're just trying to figure you folk out.
We who?
The Keepers of the Feather.
Who are the Keepers of the Feather?
The only ones that are trying to fight you-know-who. We saw an opportunity when you got pulled in through the mist that you guys might be the real deal.
Did you pull us in through the mist?
No, we're not that powerful. But we've been watching you guys this whole time. I guess I got a little too close. Maybe it's the paint. I kind of like to stand out. I'm a maverick out of our group.
Yeah.
I'm
Totally made you stand out.
Erwin brings her food. He seems to know her.
So I'm gonna sit down next to Alana and be like, "You caught at me."
You tried to use magic to speak to an animal. Clearly, dear, I'm not an animal.
Well, yes, I see that now.
I found it funny, you trying to use the wrong spell on me. I didn't appreciate the fairy fire one of you cast on me. That was just annoying. I had to keep away until it wore off.
Hey, that was not me. I at least tried to talk to you.
Shouldn't have been spying on us.
Like I said, it's our job to try to find someone that can fight you-know-who.
Well,
It might be easier to find somebody who can do so if you just, ask.
Sonny,
sometimes
haven't you
it's-
seen how much evil is? Like, I would say this is 98% evil land. It's a good way to get one of us killed. We ask, hey, are you good or evil? We're not really the fighting sort, are people.
What kind of people are you?
Let's call us were-ravens, kind of. You know, like werewolves, but cooler and not insane or evil.
I'm gonna slowly raise my eyebrows. Well, we would certainly appreciate your help in sorting some of this out. Do you have any more insight on what's going on here?
This town is just a cluster, but we found out about Madame Eve's prophecy too, so we were trying to see if you guys were the real deal or not. Where
Does that
is-
mean you're gonna help us?
Maybe. We're still on the fence about this.
Wait, what did those cards say? Something about a bird person that we're supposed to get help from?
I have it right
Oh,
here.
let me go
if you
back.
At
want.
Gypsy Camp?
Yeah, Ravencrow. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Find the leader of the Feather Ones who live among the vine. Though old, he has one more fight left. This card sheds light on. Oh,
Did we take those cards with us? Or like, did we take our notes down? Like, is there something I can like slap on the table and be like?
I
"Can you
mean,
talk
she
to
knows
your-"
the prophecy too. I mean,
Oh,
if you
okay.
want to ask her, like, yeah.
Well, we got the same thing, so would we be able to talk to said leader?
I mean, Erwin's been trying to get you guys over there for a while now, but you guys still have business in town.
where's Erwin at?
He's just the bartender. He's the one that brought her food and like.
Back again. A second.
The wine delivery?
Hold on. Let me say what I said last time.
I really like to imagine that, like, on your wall, like in your room, it's just a whole bunch of
Red strings, yes.
yeah,
And
just
then
maps
like,
and
oh yeah, one of them can talk to anything whenever they want. Oops. You remember Erwin calling his father the Old Crow when he first mentioned the shipment?
I'm gonna make my way over to the bartender and be like, "Your dad? We need to talk to your dad."
Yes, and someone is a very, very bad scout. And she just smiles and goes, "What? Now I don't have to fly around all day."
You just got a point.
Mm-hmm.
It's like RPG music. You gain an NPC follower.
Na-na-na-na.
What is the point? What's the point?
She doesn't have to fly now. She can just, stay with you guys as an old woman.
We now have an NPC that is in the group.
Woohoo!
Because the people of the feather have been keeping an eye on us. See if
You
we
guys
can
also
help.
recall Irina saying something about it's bad luck when you guys tried to shoot the ravens earlier?
I didn't shoot a raven.
No, shoo the ravens
Oh.
earlier. So Erwin
Okay.
goes, yes, I think my dad's the one you guys are looking for, but you guys need to finish the part of the prophecy that's in town first.
What part of the prophecy is in town?
Well, let's take a look. Let's see. I apparently don't have the first three cards. I have the Torturer card. This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. There's a town where all is not well. There you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of still ghosts. Those were those three kids, I assume, that were standing there.
And the door said all is not well.
Erwin said says to himself, like, Jesus, we're gonna be in so much trouble for being spotted.
Hey, okay, we might be of average intelligence over here, but figuring this out. So that's the Torturer card?
Okay,
We
so
think, Madam Eve said that you guys had business here to do if you're part of the prophecy.
Which we certainly do.
Which means we're gonna have to figure out what to do with the guard.
Yep.
and we'll just knock his ass out and
Time up.
chop off his armor if we have to, I guess.
Hey, Granny. Want to go on an adventure tonight?
Yeah, sure. I'm not the fighting sort. I mean, I could probably take you all if I had to, but, I'm past my prime in fighting, and I just kind of.
Well, you can either play lookout, or do you guys have anybody else that's up to fighting?
We're not really good at fighting our sort. We're more of the information brokers in this land, more than anything.
Well, how much do you know about the captain of the guard then?
He seems like an alright kid. I have no idea why he has that funky arm.
So he seems to be a good person.
He seems okay. Like, I mean, other than the freaking arm he has, but
So who's been putting all the townspeople in the stockades?
the guards. The guards have.
But they could be under orders to do that. Well, I think our best option is going to be to try to capture him.
Yeah, so we'll wind down here because, yeah, this is probably a better spot to fight before shit hits the fan.
Yeah. So, with the cleric and paladin, do either of you two know what's going to be best to bind him with, since he has a demon arm and potentially in strength? Do we have to get any special materials to bind him? Holy water?
You guys also sense when you're walking in the tavern, like, just 4 of the ravens up there just shaking their head at her.
Oh, at Granny?
Yeah, she had one job. Stupid paint on her wings. Like, she would have been fine without it. So you guys assume that...
Oh, she knew what she was doing.
You guys assume that, yeah, those might not be all just normal ravens that are hanging out at this tavern. So yeah, I'll let you guys plan and whatever for next week.
Yep, we'll figure out something. Well, we've got 2 barbs of also average intelligence, and we can have them, like, maybe grapple him down.
Is his intelligence high? Like, do we factor in the bug intelligence that's crawling through him? Like,
Oh. Is that a plus or a minus to his intelligence?
I don't know.
Like hive mind? Does he have like a hive mind perk now?
They just go no. Yeah, no more. We don't want to rage anymore. That's cool. You guys fished her out. She's like late.
Huh?
I was just saying it's cool you guys fished out one of the NPCs early.
That's exciting.
Because she's probably the end of 2 chapters down. It's just freaking Calistars are too strong with that. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, clearly Alana has the highest, like, psychic powers other than maybe Strahd in the zone. Like,
Yeah, because I'm not susceptible to anything. I'm immune to spells and other magical things that require me to dream.
oh, and you can just talk to you can talk in anyone's head you see.
I can speak telepathically to any creature I see, provided the creature is within, well, right now 40 feet of me, and I don't even have to share a language with the creature for me to be understood. The creature just has to be able to understand one language.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She found it hilarious when you did speak to animal on her, though. That was...
Well, it was a freaking crow, so I figured I'd try talking to the crow. As a
Makes
crow.
sense.
And she acted as a crow.
Absolutely, which I don't appreciate, but
Sweet.
I don't blame her
old
for it.
Granny found it funny. Just look at that face.
oh yeah, hilarious. Hey,
She's one of
I
the
get
main
it.
NPCs you can get in the prophecy. You guys didn't get her card though. But like I said, I kind of like most of the NPCs on the list, so yeah. I'll let you guys recruit as many as you find.
Cool.
But yeah,
So-
gold star for like, oh, I'm just gonna talk to her.
Yeah. I was like, let's just get this over with. If she's still following us around, let's see if I can just mind get it out.
Trying to think if anything would go off spell-wise for you guys, like passively. Maybe
Or
Paladin, sense evil. It's clearly a good place. The inn.
The inn.
I could get a heads up maybe from my
Like, from, like, Divine Sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You guys, this is probably the... You sense goodness coming from like all the birds and the two little kids running around. Oh, I'm gonna have to factor in mind link now for stuff. Cool.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just gonna sit and go into everybody's brain now.
There's a few characters that have countermeasures for that, but she just a happy old lady that like.
What do you think? You think the town guard has that?
What?
You know, anything against that? You want to, like, hide behind a building and be like,
I know
Get in
what
his
you
brain.
do at night.
yeah. Like, try to talk to him that way. Be like, excuse me. Because that way, because he's not going to know it's you.
Oh, you want me to like scare the shit out of him?
Or something. I don't know. I don't know if we can get more info out of him that way, or, like, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
No, we could definitely try that.
Because that way, like, you know, we can...
And while he's distracted by that stuff, you can just walk up behind him and bonk him on the head with your hammer.
As long as I don't biff it.
Yeah, so
And
we'll
he doesn't
say
have...
you guys know he'll be in the town square with 2 guards at 11 p.m. next session, so you guys can brainstorm your little hearts out.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the idea. I can definitely distract him because some of my other spells are like suggestion.
That's such
Yeah.
a good spell. I always fail it when I roll.
Yeah, I did too. Because you can just suggest to him to, like,
Walk
tell the
to
guards
next
to hold
town,
on.
Or just,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You can tell him just to walk to Barovia, and he would, you know,
You just go and do that.
as long as your suggestion doesn't put him in danger, he'll do it.
Right. So you can tell him to, like, tell the guards that he's just going to go on his own for this, you know, like, on this patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, be like, hey, you guards go that way, I'm going to go this way. And that way he's, like, alone.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I want to, like, hurt the guards. And then, or you, I mean, like, yeah, we can sit and figure out what you want to, like, suggest to him. So, but we've got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, so Granny's gonna just pull up a chair with and start eating with Rictavia and Irina, I guess. She's a chatty little old lady.
I feel like this is like Dragon Age, and like you go back to camp, and everybody, like, all like the NPC buddies you have are like hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's why I
Excellent.
was like so like out of it last time we played, because it's like, no, you guys can't destroy this town. I'm gonna have to railroad everyone back on track.
Well, we didn't think that looking at, well, I didn't think we were gonna punch boxes, but
No, I should have just been like, this is way above your pay grade. These vampires run.
yeah. I wish I had, like, known a little more as like a paladin or something to be like, okay, like one of these is going to be impossible for me, like, let alone 5. We need to, like, GTFO, because I feel like but I don't know. I think I'm
Yeah.
just green as, like, a D&D player to be able to properly assess it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also freaking Barovia. All the rules are sideways because Strahd controls them.
Right.
So, I could hide on a rooftop that overlooks the square. Mind link with the captain of the guard. Roll suggestion and have him send the other guys back to begin partying early for the festival that's going to be the next day. And say that I heard like a sound or something and have him like walk down an alley or in between two houses, and then you guys
Jump him.
bonk him, jump him. So, what would we need to bind him with, since he has that demon arm? I'm assuming it's extra strong. Is there anything special to be able to bind a demon with?
I've got, what do I have? I have rope.
We're probably gonna need more than rope.
Hey, if you bonk him hard enough, then he's not going to be awake for a while. Doesn't matter what he's tied up with.
True. We have 2 barbarians. We'll just have them like double bonk, be like, boink. You know.
Yeah, you could just knock him out.
So after we're done knocking him out, do we give him over to the lady, or do we just like hide him somewhere she can't kill him? Just let her do. Because if we turn him over to her, she's probably gonna kill him.
For sure.
Wait. I asked the innkeeper if he has any where we can store cargo?
Oh my god, what is she telling you guys? What do you want to store? What?
I have a package tomorrow that I need to store in a secure location. Do you guys have anywhere here I can store something?
I mean, in the back there, where Tavio's wagon is, I guess back there. You guys can store stuff.
Oh. I'm gonna look over at the bard. Can we borrow your wagon? Like, can we put something in there for like a minute? Just
I mean, it's the bard's wagon. You would have to ask him.
Yeah, I looked over at the
Eric.
bard and I'm asking him.
I kind of have important stuff in there. I can't. Yeah, it's full. Sorry, guys.
Does the inn have a root cellar?
Maybe. Let me see. It actually has a map. Which I'll be very upset if you guys start fighting with all my folk.
I don't want to fight with anybody. I just want somewhere to like.
There's your
Throw
base
him.
of operations now.
What if we stored him way up in the attic with?
On the roof?
We can put him back inside the.
How about the windmill?
What if?
The
No,
windmill's like days away.
You guys have been doing so
Hours
good.
away.
Hours away.
So happy that we didn't go to the windmill today.
The
No.
coffin
Windmill 2
maker
hours away.
is dead, correct?
The what?
Coffin maker is dead.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could put him in the coffin shop.
Yeah. What if we? Yeah. Let's throw him in there. We'll tie him up or lock him in a room or something.
Put him in a coffin and nail it shut.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's do that. We just don't want to kill him. So.
Okay, I think
That'll work.
nailing him inside a coffin, I don't know, like,
Your
We'll
quarry spear would not be happy with you for doing that.
What if we bored some holes in it so he can still breathe?
No, she's still not cool with that.
Never, guys. Coffin. We're gonna lock him. And then-
She has like an overbearing mother in her head that's like, no.
oh, you got one of your gods telling you what you can and can't do. Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I'm gonna like give a side eye to Take and be like, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, this is really cool. Since Mackenzie figured this out, roll perception. I'll see if you guys can figure this part out.
Oh, everybody?
Everybody?
Sure. I'm guessing as a group you guys figured out that like these aren't normal ravens here.
I mean, I obviously know that some of them aren't.
6 plus 6. God damn.
Where's everyone else?
They're probably gone. I'll say you guys noticed that there's like a little hatch that the ravens are going in and out of. There's a 19.
Oh,
Like
there they are.
they have like a little hatch that looks like that's how they're getting in and out of the attic. So they have their own entrance and exit.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys.
Wow,
can-
T-Bone rolled a 23.
But he's never gonna tell you guys. So
Or he's just gonna tell us that there
is
ain't no hatch up there.
that the were ravens are getting in and out of.
They look normal. Nothing's going on here.
They just come in through the kitchen door in the back.
They just waddle on in. You know, that's not a.
They're like the penguins out out at the zoo this time. Just waddling about.
Fair. They just go over wherever they damn well please.
Okay, so we'll lock him in coffee shop.
Mhm.
And then go from.
So that's the plan. You guys want to play the same day or?
What's next weekend? I like that I'm like looking at this like I actually have something going on. Yeah, I'm available whenever.
Yep.
What's easier for you
Mondays.
guys? Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday would probably be preferable for me.
Okay.
Ooh,
So same bat time, but on a Sunday?
Works for
Yeah.
me.
That's really cool that you guys like stumbled onto the one good faction in fucking Ravenloft.
You're so
Yay.
excited right now.
I am. You guys met Lucky's extended family.
I feel a sort of kinship with them, even though one of them cawed at me.
She found that, and the DM found that hilarious when you tried to speak on animal to a were-raven.
Hey, whatever.
No, but like I was like trying to factor like if they died and like I was trying to figure. I'm like I don't want to destroy this inn. Like there were bad consequences, so. That's why I made the lady save you guys.
Well, I think it was a successful save.
And Charles, if you want to like work on your dark gift so we can make it not as restrictive, like if you have to say something important.
We'll see. I'm just gonna think about it, and because it was kind of hard to say anything without.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I tried to pick the minor dark gifts, the ones that aren't like your mouth disappears.
Right. Well, hold on. Let me scroll like all the way up. Oh, like straight up. Can't speak the truth. Well, I guess.
There's one that you smell like you have undead BO coming off you.
Ooh.
There's one that you just look like a werewolf. Like it gives you strength, but you look like a werewolf, which is cool.
That's cool.
Should be interesting being a crocodile man. Just a hairy crocodile.
Oh god.
I found a homebrew. There was one like where like your tongue is covered with hair.
Ugh.
Ugh.
You have to like shave your tongue.
I don't know.
The like ever present hairball.
Ugh.
Yeah, so like I can send you guys the list, but then you have to like factor in like, how does this work with a robot?
Yeah. Although I don't know, I think it's kind of like, you know, it's like all the, you know, circuitry and like CPUs are nice and like toasty in there, so the bugs are like, oh, we're just gonna take up residence in here, you know?
I mean, because their Warforge's blood is like tree sap and oil and stuff, like
Hmm.
because they're made out of stone, wood, and metal. Warforges.
So yeah, I mean termites would work. Like some of the wood in there like rotted out, and now there's bugs taking up residence.
Ugh.
Yeah, because like I could have gave him gills. That's stupid for a robot.
Or it could be ant. Ants live just about in.
Carpenter ants. So when
This
you fail
one was my
to
favorite. I was
start to-
thinking, Charles, I'll let you switch if you want. This one seems. The character grows additional face on the back of their head. That in inappropriate times it begins to argue with the character. You have different disadvantage on persuasion checks, but you can't be surprised while the face isn't covered.
That sounds hilarious.
There's one I was reading, like you gain gargoyle wings, but you have to eat grave dirt every day.
Ooh.
So you have to like carry around like a bag of like grave dirt.
Yeah, I guess. Or just
Just munch on that like a bag of popcorn.
T-Bone will just put it in his gumbo, feed it to us, and we'll have no idea what's going on.
I like to imagine that, you know, like when you used to get like popcorn from the theater across the street,
Yeah.
but just dirt.
I remember when he
Jesus.
almost died that one time we saw like 3 movies in a row. And you kept eating a large popcorn at each movie.
Yeah, you
Hey.
ate like 4 large popcorns
Yeah.
and drank like
I did
You
not
almost
have
died
that
seven
many. I had
of
2
Diet Coke.
large bags of popcorn.
and like 7 tubs of Diet Coke.
I
You
had
almost lost me that
3.
day.
Thank you. We watched like 3 movies that day, and 2 of them were long.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
I know.
I don't
It was
remember
like-
what we. It wasn't it like Batman and like
It was City of the Dead and Batman, or Land of the Dead and Batman.
Land of Dead?
I still remember arguing for some reason that like the Batman movie had bird handlers, and I'm like, why? Why was that in the credits? Batman Begins doesn't have any birds. Why did
Had
they have
bats.
bird handlers?
They were bat handlers.
What is that bat handlers? They paid a bird handler for that movie.
And then like Batman started like 15 minutes late, so we got like an extra free ticket, even though we saw the 2 movies
Yep.
for free.
It's like nice.
I'm gonna stop the stream, everyone. Thanks for watching.